Hey guys, and welcome back for the next recap for the Dark Looters. This time once again CWL action. But before we jump into the episode, just one quick word for the base building series. We had some time issues with recording the video, so we just were able to record one version, and since I wanted to upload it in English and German, we were not able to bring it on the weekend. So I will upload that version, the Town Hall 10 base building version, on Tuesday. So stay tuned and it will be uploaded tomorrow. So yeah, now we will jump into the war recap for Dark Looters vs North Remembers. And we won that war with 115 to 108. And yeah, it was a kinda one-sided war with 10 vs 10 triples to 0. And they had in the end 11 vs 11 triple, since they were not able to 2-star the base of Flossie and the base of Towson Pro, so they had to go for the 11 vs 11 on Towson Pro and Flossie. So yeah, nice job on the base building there over there. And looking at the Town Hall 10s, few of them were tripled, but well, like I said, only the dip attacks, and all of the 9s were cleared. On the other side, the Town Hall 11s are all 2-starred, and all of the Town Hall 10s are 3-starred, like all of the Town Hall 9s. So great job over there. And we will jump into the first attack from King Tim on their number 1, since it's kind of hard for Town Hall 10s nowadays to get the 2-star on the Town Hall 11s if the base is good. So we will show some respect to the 10 vs 11 guys, since we had a really nice hit rate over there. Going for the percentages on the outside, one baby dragon with some loons for more percentages. And the baby dragon survives, can grab some more percentages. Still 2 baby dragons to place. And you already got like 12% before the attacks even starts, so really nicely done over there. Golems are placed with the bolus behind at 9 and 6 o'clock. Wallbreakers at 8 o'clock, so he can get into the base. And the tricky part on this attack was that he did not put his Archer Queen into the main kill squad, since well, it was a fresh hit, so he wasn't sure what would be in the CC, a Hound or just baby dragon and small things like in this case. So he decided just to bring the Archer Queen for more percentages, add the poisons, but they were a little bit too early, and yeah, because of that the percentages were a little bit lowered, but in the end still 62% are really nice. Placing the Archer Queen on 3 o'clock for more percentage, and in the end it will be the 62%. Trying to save his Archer Queen with the baby dragon, but the Expo still locks onto her. Trying to snipe the Builder Hut, but yeah. In the end, 62%, really great attack by King Tim. Jumping into the next one, the 10 vs 10 on Ouchie will be in the Art of Cleanup episode, most likely on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. And the first 10 vs 10 attack will be on the number 12 from Valley, and this one was well, this attack didn't went like planned, so was a really nice skill of improvisation. And yeah, Queen is going for the air defense, and the plan was to let her walk to 3 o'clock, break her in, and let her wall break in once again, so she can steps onto the wizard tower and reaches Inferno, the enemy queen, since well, the rage is just in the wizard tower compartment. But like you saw, the queen stepped into the wrong direction. He had to burn a lot of troops to get her back on track. And wall breaking are in. And yeah, since the plan is already shoot more or less, he tries to save the idea of the plan Wallbreaker going for the wrong wall. And so no Wallbreaker left. Queen will go through this wall, going through the CC. Before that, Hound is down any second now. Another rage spell for the Queen. And yeah, watch at the cleanup troops. He got 9 goblins, since there are not really any buildings that are not defenses in the base. So only the hero buildings and the CC. Every other building is a defense. So a lot of goblins for the outside. Starting with his Laloon, since well, the plan didn't work as intended. So just starting the Laloon, trying to get through the Queen and through the Inferno Towers. Queen is on the Hounds. First Hound is down, second Hound will pop any second now. Hounds are down, but the pops are going for the enemy Queen. Enemy Queen is down, and well, the most crucial fail on this attack was the heal spell on the runes that are flying to the Inferno Tower. And the Inferno Tower isn't even going down, so yeah, placing all of his cleanup troops. The Queen is going through the first wall, and the hero pops in the core going for the Barbarian King. Queen is going through the last Inferno Tower, and one pop is staying alive, going for the Barbarian King, killing him slowly, and going for the Barbarian King platform. And his Queen is going for killing the rest of the buildings. So in the end, great attack, a little bit lucky, but well, sometimes you need a little bit luck. So great attack and great adjustments while the attack was going on. The next one will be on number 15. Yep, first attack from Edgar, and this one will be once again a nice Queen charge. The plan over here was to let the Queen start at 6 o'clock, Warbreak her in at the mortar, so she can step into the base, trying to tank these buildings over here with the Barbarian King, so she doesn't need a Rage or Queen ability. King would walk to 3 o'clock, tanking meanwhile all of the defenses, and as soon as this cannon is down, he can target this walls over here with Warbreakers. So his Queen will take out all of the buildings over here, the Queen, and will step into this compartment over here, take out the Inferno Tower, so he can start with his Laloon part from 7 o'clock roundabout. And yeah, the baby dragon is still alive, clearing out trash. Queen is getting through the first cannon over there. CC is getting lured, rage spell, poison spell. And like I said, as soon as this cannon over here is down, he can target this wall over there like he's doing. And Warbreaker get through, so path for the Queen is made. Baby dragon is down, but the Queen is still alive, getting another rage spell to get through all of the expo damage. And the enemy Queen, Tesla is popping up. And well, now just a Queen move, going in the melee mode for the expo. Have to use the ability, getting through the point defenses. And getting through the Inferno Tower, since no point defenses are left, so he can start with the Laloon attack from 6 o'clock, the first loons for the Inferno Tower. And more loons, 2 haste spells for getting his loons into the Inferno Tower and into the first air defense. Nicely placed heal spell for letting his loons live through the Wizard Tower, but well, the Town Hall 9 heal spell against the maxed Town Hall 10 defenses is sometimes kinda senseless, so a lot of loons are dying, but in the end, way too many loons are left. Just insanely nice Queen charge, so it doesn't matter in the end. Hound is popping, last Archer Tower is down, and this will be a 3-star. Really great hit by Edgar, and this will be 3-star. Last building will be the CC, and nicely done. The next attack will be by our new guy, the Florian. And yeah, really nice start in the Dark Looters clan for him. Going for the first 10 vs 10 triple. Golem with some wizards at 9 o'clock. At 3 o'clock some baby dragons for funneling his Barbarian King into the base. Getting through the enemy king, getting through the AD. And getting in the end the enemy queen. Since, well, the Barbarian King is kind of hard to get through and there's a lot of defense power with a lot of health. He needs to get some, needs to bring some Valkyries as well, so he get a little bit of a damage boost over there. Since there's no splash damage, he can just deploy the Warbreaker, getting into the base. And the king pops his ability, getting through the Expo, through the enemy queen, and through the air defense like planned. Just sprinkling in some loons from 6 o'clock, some loons for 4 o'clock, so get the archer tower down. And yeah, nicely delayed hound at 5 o'clock. Archer tower is staying alive, just saving one loon over there. And yeah, trying to overpower the backside. One nicely placed archer tower, archer to lure the hound out of the base, so no of the cleanup pops will go onto that. Hound still alive. Another archer for luring the hound out of the way. Hound is popping his own hound, so we got a lot of cleanup pops. At 6 o'clock everything is looking fine. At 12 o'clock as well, and some loons for the core for the CC. So this will be 3 stars and a really great attack by Florian. Nicely done. And we will jump into the next 10 vs 10 triple for us at the number 18. Yep, 18. And the second 3-star by Edgar. And starting with some giants and wizards outside of the base. Another barbarian for just getting his own wizard through the storage while the barbarian is tanking for him. Even more wizards on 3 to 4 o'clock. Green is getting through a lot of stuff and on the same time is creating a really nice funnel for his kill squad. Like you guys can see, there are 5 Valkyries and 3 boulders. We decided to bring in some boulders as well because, well, the jump spell was planned on this mortar, on this wizard tower. And we were not sure whether this air defense would go down. So we decided to bring in 3 boulders to get the air defense out of the way. King is getting the Inferno Tower down. Boulders are getting the air defense down. Queen is down. King ability is popped. And everything is looking really great. Starting his loon from 6 o'clock any second now. Here we go. Sprinkling in some loons. 2 hounds for the first air defense. And still 9 loons left. A lot of spells are left. Nicely deployed rage spell. And a really nicely deployed free spell. A lot of guys asked why he deployed the freeze like this. The problem with this attack was that the sweeper was really annoying. And since it's just a level 1 Inferno, he decided to freeze the sweeper, the wizard tower, and since there are 2 Tesla, the value was really nice, and yeah, decided to stick with that. Inferno tower is down, and like you guys can see, not really that much damage is dealt to the loons and the heal spell as well, so well, doesn't matter that they got a little bit low. Hound still alive, a lot of loons still alive, so yeah, this will be a really nice attack. And this will be 3 stars by Edgar, his 6-star war. Nicely done. And yeah, last sound is popping. Red mines are coming in, but it doesn't matter. 3 stars for the Dark Looters. And the next great attack. Speeding up the cleanup. Last buildings, the Dark Elixirs drills. So the last 10 versus 10 triple for us from your karma on this base, which is kinda Town Hall 9 heavy, I would say, but well, next expos and level 2 infernos, so still not that easy to triple, but the layout wasn't the best, so he went in with the suicide rolls from 3 o'clock, getting an air defense out of the way, getting an inferno tower out of the way, and getting as well a Tesla that will pop up any second. King is clearing the trash, meanwhile placing a giant, breaking his giant in, so the path for the queen is created. But since the buildings at 1 o'clock are still alive, he has to wait a little bit with the deploying of the queen, so she won't walk. Deploying her right now on the air defense. Tesla is luring her in. Tesla is going down, Inferno Tower is going down, and yeah, so really nice value for the queen. Starting his Laloon part. And missing to drop the skeleton spells with the rage spell, so the raid will be a little bit tricky in the end. But the loons are getting through the base, ignoring the queen, getting into the Inferno Tower. Still 2 rage spells left, heal spell is placed, rage spell as well. And a lot of loons are left, getting into the rage spell. Next rage, just a street out of rage spells. Expo is down any second now as well. And yeah, queen is still alive, but he got a haste spell and a skeleton spell left. So placing the haste spell any second and waiting for the bomb tower to drop so he can place the skeleton spell. Skeleton spell is placed, and well, this raid will end with a surviving queen, but still a 3 stars, so great job to your karma. And this will be the last 10 versus 10 triple for us. Queen is still alive, but the pops will clear out the queen building, and like you guys can see, queen still alive, and nice hit by your karma. The next 2 hits will be from Town Hall 9, the first attack from Mr. Toast, queen charge, Laloon, placing a wizard at 4 o'clock for the funnel for the Archer Queen. Archer Queen is placed, and he tries to wall break in at the gold storage, and after that, after clearing the Archer Tower and the air defenses, he can wall break in over here as well, so just trying to charge the complete base. First wall is broken, doing the CC out. Rage and Wizard for the enemy Hound to get faster through it. Meanwhile, the king is deployed for creating an even better funnel, so the queen won't walk into the wrong direction. Wizard is helping the queen through the pops, and any second now, as soon as the defenses over here are down, he will place the next wall breakers, getting through the next wall. And yeah, the complete base is open. Really nice wall breaker. Cannon is going down as well. Queen is getting through the sweeper and coming into the Tesla farm. Meanwhile, the Laloon is starting just with 2 loons on the 1 air defense and 1 rage spell for the pops for killing the enemy queen. So he's ignoring the queen more or less, just hoping that his pops will clear out the enemy queen. His own queen went on the outside once again and will go for the last air defense, so his loons will stay alive. Popping the Queen ability any second now just to get rid of the air defense so his loons will survive even longer. And here we go, all defenses are down, enough cleanup troops are everywhere. So great hit by Mr. Toast, and this will be another 3-star. Really great queen charge by him. Speeding up the cleanup a little bit. So the last attack will be once again Town Hall 9, and this will be on Flores from Mika, the Knack attack, and this will be a Queen charge Hawk attack. Starting at 9 o'clock. King for the funnel has to burn a rage spell any second now for facing the enemy queen. Nicely deployed. And the plan is just to get all of his warrior target this builder hut over here to get a really nice path for his own queen into the base. Few loons for triggering some black mines, since he only got 4 healers, so he doesn't want to lose any of them. And since this is fresh hit, just trying to kill some red mines, black mines, sorry. Queen is getting through the CC Hound and through the pops. Meanwhile, the king is going for the air defenses. First air defense is down and the second one as well, so his healers can stay alive forever. Queen is getting into the compartment and the hawk attack can start. Really nicely done on the 1 o'clock Valkyrie part, just to take out the enemy king with a poison spell and few Valkyries. Really nicely done, so his own hawks won't die to the enemy king. All the hawks are coming in, 16 hawks on his own and 15 CC hawks. Misses the queen ability, but the healers will swap to the hawks. So in the end, still an overkill. And there are just so many hawks are still alive, so the healers are staying on them. Getting through the bomb tower, getting healed back up. Last air defense is down as well. And this will be 3 stars, really great hit by Mika. And speeding up the cleanup a little bit. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the recap. There will be a recap of VLX versus Sons of Anarchy as well today. Like I said, tomorrow the Town Hall 10 base building, and at Wednesday the Art of Cleanup on the number 9 of North Remembers. So I hope you guys enjoyed the recap once again, and I hope you guys and hope to see you guys in the next episode, and bye bye.